Once I found out about this recipe, I never bought bologna again. In a large saucepan, start by adding 650 grams of chicken breast chopped into small cubes. For seasoning, add 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of sweet paprika, 1 teaspoon of oregano, 1 generous pinch of black pepper, 3 crushed garlic cloves, enough water to cover all the chicken. Turn on the heat at high power, cover the saucepan, and let it all cook for 20 minutes. Meanwhile, in a medium bowl, add 1 peeled beetroot, enough water at room temperature to cover the beet, and let it soak for a few minutes. Once the chicken is cooked through, remove the saucepan from the heat and separate the broth from the chicken. Next, transfer all the chicken to a blender. Also add a 240 milliliter cup of the broth we set aside. Turn on the blender at high power and blend until the chicken fully dissolves. Leave us a comment with the name of the city from which you're watching this. I'd like to give you a shout out and thank you for sharing this recipe. When that happens, add 3 tablespoons of water in which the beet was soaking. This step is for giving it a color more similar to that of the bologna. Turn on the blender again and blend for another minute. Finally, add 2 packets of 12 grams each of unflavored gelatin powder, hydrated just like shown in the package instructions. And keep blending until combined. This is the right blend. Now, transfer all this mixture to a cylindrical recipient just like the one I'm using here. If you made it here, that means you're enjoying our recipe, so click the share button and share this video with all your friends. It won't cost you anything, but for us, it will make all the difference. Cover the cylindrical recipient, take to the fridge, and let it chill for at least 3 hours. After this indicated time, you may unmold it carefully. That recipe is ready. You may now serve and enjoy it. I really hope you liked this recipe. Now I'll head back to the comments section and will continue to answer everyone who left the name of their city. And I'll also thank you for sharing this recipe. See you next recipe. Bye.